Good morning. This is Linda Morris, and today I'm going to talk about compliance because we don't like to get those letters that warn us that you're not compliant. You need to take down this video or this posting, or we don't like to get, who likes to get in trouble? Nobody, right? So I've always liked rules because I know where my boundaries are. And it's always good to have boundaries with other people too, by the way. So today, that's what we're going to talk about. I am going to go ahead and share my screen. And we're talking today actually about Nikken Compliance. And I'm going to start with this because this is actually our precision toolkit. So it's the energy ball, the magnetic ball. It has different technologies in it. You can actually attach it to the grounding wire to your outlet. So it's grounding in addition, which for me, I just felt like, ooh, tingles. It was even more uplifting. So these are the actual words we can use, which personally, I would think we're not compliant because I'm like, I would never say that. That's like, wow. But since Nikken put it out, that means yes, we can. So here we go. Stress is a major cause of virtually every discomfort we encounter and depletes our energy. Grounding and magnetic massage are effective and natural ways to help counteract stress. See, I didn't think we could even use the word massage, but we can in regards to this product. Kinko Precision Set helps to stimulate local blood flow. That's something I wouldn't normally say, but it's approved and it's in the literature, so it's okay. Reduces muscle tension, reduces feelings of stress, anxiety, and discomfort, produces a sense of overall wellness and relaxation. So in regards to this tool, we can absolutely, oh, and there's more. Grounding, beneficial reconnection with Earth for balanced energy. Neodymium magnets, powerful 2500 plus Gauss for depth of penetration. Ceramic reflective silicone creates a warming effect that helps soothe and relax muscles. Once again, that's kind of like that energy that we get from the sun. Ceramic reflective tourmaline resin creates a calming effect like those found in natural environments. So that is talking about this specific product. So just because we talk about it with this product doesn't mean we can use those same phrases with everything else. This is a little different. There's also the wand that goes with it. So in regards to that also, we can also talk about that. Here's the grounding wire and the actual pin, that's what we'll call that. So I'm going to share something else, and then we're going to go over some of the rules. So here, let's just click on the insoles. And okay, just a minute. That didn't work for me. It might have worked for you, but let's see. Let's try that again. Let's have to close that page. Can you guys see the insoles?
We can, Linda.
Thank you, Heather. So Kinko M Strides. Let's make this a little bigger. Kinko M Steps feature energizing massage nodes on insoles that offer extraordinary comfort and the refreshing sensation of a foot massage. Repeated action creates a dynamic magnetic field. Shock absorbing materials promote support while walking, standing, or sitting all day long. Ferrite magnets create raised surface points and intensify the magnetic field to produce a flux path that extends farther from the surface. Multiple angles provide 100% magnetic coverage, while a low density and high density polyethylene combination make them last for an exceptionally long time. So we can also say they're shock absorbent, durable, and long lasting. So on this one, we cannot say that it increases blood flow. That would be non-compliant. So that would be an example. So just because it's good for one product doesn't mean it is good for, or approved is a better word, for everything. So I did go and, let's see, is this the right document? So this is from the Nikken Tools and business documents. Actually, it just says regulatory compliance support for you and your business. So this is in regards both to making money and our products. So it's really great just to read it over. So examples of language not to use: quit your job, be set for life, make more money than you've ever imagined, make more than you ever thought possible, unlimited income, full-time income, part-time income, passive income, residual income, financial freedom, and time freedom. So even though those phrases may be true, it just doesn't mean you can say them. Yeah, especially anything that you're putting on a video or posting online. You might be able to say some of these things privately, but the same thing as Heather pointed out to me. She thought, well, since she was told this, some of these things or different things in private, that she could say them wherever also. And I'm like, oh, okay. So you just need to educate people. Like, okay, some things you can say online, some things we can say in person, but it doesn't mean you can do whatever you want, right? Let's see. Let's go on down. So instead, when discussing the business opportunity or income, share how you feel about your Nikken business, such as, I love sharing Nikken products and helping others to live better. I do. I really do. That's why I do this. I love helping people. Or how the business has helped you, such as the extra income that I've earned from Nikken has helped me save for a new car. Going on into the products, prohibited language for products. Don't list specific medical conditions or ailments, or how a Nikken product has cured. Nothing on earth can cure anything, according to the FDA. So just never, ever say that. Or resolve this medical condition or ailment. Instead, talk about how the product has made you feel or look. Examples of statements not to make: I have arthritis in my hands. Well, arthritis is it's a diagnosis, so you can't use that. And more importantly, a lot of people don't understand what that means. So an example is me. In fact, I was talking to my one of my best friends, Josie, the other day, and we were talking about migraines. She has an employee that is having migraines. And Josie said, I've never had one, so I don't know what it feels like. I said, okay. So instead, we always talk about symptoms, like, excruciating agony is not a medical claim. Pain is, but excruciating agony is not. So I always would talk about, I would never say I had migraines. I would say I had excruciating agony in my head, my neck, and my shoulders, always pounding and pressure. Sometimes I would talk about, I felt like I had a spike through my eye out the base of my head. That's how bad it hurt. That's descriptive. Migraine, that doesn't mean anything to people, just like arthritis doesn't really mean anything to people that don't have that. So you just talk about more about symptoms. And it's always been that way. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor. I work with a lot of doctors. They can't make medical claims either. Their hands are tied also. I used to take medication for my cholesterol, but after taking J Greenzymes, I stopped taking them. There's ways around saying these things without them coming out like this, and just don't do it online, okay, or a recording. I had knee pain for many years and couldn't run anymore. The Kinko M steps insoles got rid of the pain, and now I'm running again. Well, once again, pain is a medical claim. Oh, my knees really bothered me, and I found I wasn't able to go out for a jog. Since I've been wearing the insoles, might be a coincidence, but I'm able to run again. Or if you just said that without saying I got rid of the pain, now I'm running again, that would be okay. Better statements. I love the joint supplement from Nikken. It helped me to stay active. That works. I always start my morning with a glass of J Greenzymes to help support my heart and make me feel great. It wakes me up in the morning. That's, something like that. The Kinko M Step has helped me feel energized so that I can keep up with my grandchildren. That's a good statement, because some of those grandchildren, they can run, right? You may have experienced extraordinary results from using Nikken products, but the statements you make must be typical to the average user. A disclaimer that states this is not a medical claim and results may vary does not absolve you from making the medical claim. Thank you for your cooperation and understanding. If you're ever unsure about a statement you want to post online, don't hesitate to ask. You can email your questions to compliance@nikken.com or contact nikken.com. So there you go. Any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
So what I hear you saying is you're telling people how you felt, how you feel about things, and how it affects you. And that might even make a better connection to other people because we have similar feelings. So, and by saying, I love that one about I can keep up with my grandchildren, because I do have grandchildren that are,
You do, yeah.
that are
Very
very
active.
quick. And I've had to, do a lot of different kinds of things to be at their stage of activity. So what I heard you saying was how you felt when you said you felt like there was a pick in your eye. I can understand that.
Yeah. Spike.
I understand that because I've had them as well,
Yeah.
little different symptoms, but explaining it in that way, it makes it so much more broad and bigger and understanding of it.
You got it. Yeah. And that's the whole idea is like, like fibromyalgia. People, they don't have a clue what that is if they haven't had it. And thank you goodness that we don't have that. I mean, the common denominator there is these people don't sleep, so the body isn't recovering in that deep quality sleep.
Your
and
body
they have all these areas of discomfort everywhere.
Agony. It's not discomfort.
Yeah, agony.
It's agony.
Agony.
And it feels like it's deep inside your bones and you can't find the source of it. And it's everywhere. Everywhere.
See? That makes sense,
swollen.
Right? So it's just, I mean, and that part of it has never changed. It's been like that since I've been with Nikken all these years. That's always been that way. So for me, it's like, but it is going back to the going to the products like I did earlier, just to let's see, what can I say about this online, especially. And like we are speaking, like I was also told, I remember way back in one of our business trainings, if somebody asks you a question, don't lie to them. So I've had people say, did you have migraines? I said, yes. I wasn't making a medical claim. I just answered a question. Once again, that's not online. But I might actually then go on and say, but a lot of people don't know what that feels like. So that's why I talk about pounding and pressure in my head, excruciating agony in my head, my neck, and my shoulders. That's why I still don't do push-ups. My planks I do from my forearms and not from my wrist, because I have a wrist issue. That's why you see me wearing 2 bracelets all the time. Hattie Jane, please share a question that makes sense.
Good morning. I really, really, really love what y'all just said, because it is so subtle. The sensations that I had, that only I would notice the difference because I hadn't been able to do what I was able to do. And now I was able to do it. And it doesn't show up on any list of things. It was just, I noticed the difference. And that allowed me to be able to take ownership of what I was feeling and what was changing and what was better and what was never mind. And it makes a huge difference, but it's not in a diagnosis. It's not in a list of symptoms because it's so bloody subtle.
And that's hard for you, having been a medical person, to put it into that type of term. But you've learned over the years to do that.
And in doing this, when you just mentioned that be sure, well, but anyway, we communicating so much over the internet these days that just to be aware that you really and truly don't want to bounce that out. And what I'm saying is that the more we don't bounce it out, even in our heads, the better off we are, because we'll slide back into do this because they say that's good for you, or this will do that, and that will take care of everything you're worrying about. And we don't know. And that's why I say, it's don't just all the time, as best you can, try to go back to your basics and your reality, and don't put a label on it.
Very
You
good.
recognize
Thank
it,
you.
ask what you're feeling, and yeah, that's cool. I'm done.
Okay. Anybody else have anything they'd like to add or offer? Okay. I think we have it. So keep it simple. You can always refer to what Nikken has actually posted on a specific product. If you're talking about income, go back and look at what, just common sense it down. That's the basic message here. And be friendly and just go out there and change the world. That's all I ask. Thank you.